years ago, my grandma gifted me this girl's book of flower fairies, and I had never really taken a look at it until recently because it's really pretty. I noticed how pretty it was, so I was like, I'm going to read this. And I found while I was reading it these fairy recipes. Now, these recipes are not meant for human consumption. Apparently, they're actually for fairies. So you make this food, you put it in your garden for the fairies to eat. But I thought that I could make it more edible for people. I mean, it's edible, but the recipes are kind of weird. Like the strawberry treat cake was basically a cheesecake, but they did it with a bunch of sour cream. So I just did it with cream cheese. So everything here is vegan also. What we're going to do first is we're going to make the ice cubes, and we're going to make the cheesecake and everything that we have to make inside. So let's use our fairy magic to go inside. First, we're going to make the ice cubes. I have the recipe calls for an ice cube tray, some edible flowers, which I got, and then some soft fruit, so I have some raspberries, and yeah, we make the ice cubes with all of that. So first, you take your soft berries, you put them inside the ice cube tray, but not in all of them, because you want some variety in there, some fairy magic. Take a little bit of water. Hello? Fairies hate cats. You add your little edible flowers, which is super fun. So cool. And you're done. And you put that in the oven at frozen. Yeah. Didn't have to cut me off. You go like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so bad. 141 fairy food. Here it is. And then there's a poem here. It says, crab apples, out in the wood, little and bitter, yet little and good. The apples in the orchard, so rosy and fine, are children of wild little apples like mine. The branches are laden and drooped to the ground. The fairy fruit falls in a circle around. Which, I mean, in my opinion, is like peak art. So, what we're making right now is special strawberry treat cake. So, we need to empty the crackers, and we need to pour the crumbs into a cake tin and push it down. And then we need to pour the cream cheese into a big bowl, and fill it with powdered sugar. And then we wash dry and half some strawberries, squash them with a fork, add the squashed strawberries to the mixture, stir gently, and pour the mixture over the cracker base. And then we put the cake in the cake in the oven for about half an hour. It should wobble slightly when it's cooked. And then we take it out of the oven, leave until completely cold, and then we freeze it for an hour, remove the cake, and then slice it and eat it and decorate with extra strawberries. So what I'm doing now is putting graham crackers into a food processor for my crust for the thingy. In the comments, you guys should tell me which of these recipes looks the yummiest to you. What kind of fairy would you be? Really, I just want you to comment on this video. And If you like this video, you should tell me in the comments. Because I'm probably going to make more of these videos just because they're fun. But if it wasn't just me who wanted to do it, if it was like you guys wanted me to do it also, that would just add to it even more. And then we could all have fairy fun together. So, no issue there. Not at all. Okay, here goes. Here goes nothing. Well, that really did it. So, ooh, we got graham cracker dust. You take it, and you put it into the bowl. Oh, fuck. I put it back on. All by myself. Ooh! Ooh! I put the thingy back on. He said nice. Okay guys, so we've got the mixture. It's not as much as I would like it to be, so I'm really going to try to spread it evenly among the thing. I really wish that the mixture we tried to make would have worked out, but it's alright. I'm going to spread it out as much as I can and then put the squished strawberries on top, throw it in the oven for a half an hour, and yeah, then I'll get back to you when I'm putting it in the freezer. Squash! So it all came out perfect. It's super pretty. Look at the drink. Beautiful little drink. And the cheesecake stuff came out really cute like. I got mine in my drink in a pineapple cup. And here we're about to serve it up. But there's, look at that ice cube. Look at that. This ice cube is really awesome. And we're back outside. So what I'm making now is kind of a simple recipe actually. It's called Fluttery fruit cups. So what you do is you take some peaches, as ripe as you can get them, and it says to wash the fruit carefully and cut the peaches in half. Halving all of the peaches, and we're scooping out the flesh, it said. So we're going to use this spoon that I have in my vegan whipped cream. Don't do what I just did, because...
Oh, here, I bought you another spoon.
Oh my god, perfect, thank you! He saved the day. How did he know? See, you gotta ask your parents for permission, because otherwise... Yes. Scoop out the flesh. Which is what I'm doing. And you know what's cool about this is all like compostable, so if you do this outside, just fling it anywhere you want, like a real fairy would do.
You're good with it.
So, what you want to do is you kind of want to make them into a bowl. And after that, you take some other fruit. These are my favorites, raspberries and strawberries. You could use whatever kind of berries you want. And rinse them off and ask for parents' permission. And then you take it and you put it in the middle like it's a bowl.
What's funny is their channel's 18 and up.
Well, guys, call your mom and ask her if this is okay that you're making some Fluttery fruit cups. See what she has to say about it. Or your dad also. Both of them. So what you do now is you stick 2 vanilla wafers in between to make it look like a butterfly. And then you put some whipped cream on top. And that is a Fluttery fruit cup. Do you want to try a Fluttery fruit cup? How is it? ready? Okay. Mm. Mm. Well, this is delicious. Why we could do fairy magic with friends. Yeah. Mm.
Um. Yeah, Dad.
I want to give one to your dad.
He's diabetic.